So the 11 disciples went to Galilee to the mountain Jesus had designated. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Then Jesus came up and said to them, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, going, make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to obey all whatever I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you all the days to the end of the age." Good morning. Welcome to a short biblical reflection on the Gospel reading from the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 28, verses 16 up to 20. The Gospel reading for the Solemnity of the Most Holy Trinity, Year B. For the Sunday readings, usually we have three different sets for three consecutive liturgical years, A, B, C. Now we are in the second year, B, and the first reading from the book of Deuteronomy puts stress on one God who created everything, and one God who chose one nation from among other nations. Why the Holy Trinity now is employed in the second reading in the letter of St. Paul to the Romans, where he is dealing with our adoption, that we are God's children through the Holy Spirit, and the Spirit of adoption through whom we may cry, Abba, Father. Now, our Gospel reading, which are the last verses of the Gospel according to Matthew, it is a classical text where the whole Trinity is mentioned in this baptismal formula, because we baptize in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Three names, three persons of the Holy Trinity are mentioned in logical biblical order: God the Father, who was revealed in the Old Testament; in New Testament, the Son, and the Son, before his departure, he announced the Holy Spirit without any distinction of importance, because they are of the same rank. And it is introduced by the following statements: that 11 went to Galilee, to the mountain that Jesus has appointed for them. When they saw him, they worshipped him. However, Matthew mentions that some doubted. And then Jesus starts his speech. In the first line of the speech, he most probably also addresses the doubt, because he strongly now say, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me." So Jesus is not only human, but is fully divine. And in the last line of the speech also, Jesus refers to himself, "And behold, I am with you all the days to the end of the age." That expression, "I am with you," could recall the beginning of the Gospel according to Matthew, where it was said about Jesus that he will be called Emmanuel, which means God with us. Now this name Emmanuel is spelled with this expression, "I am with you." So Jesus, in other words, is saying to the apostles, to the disciples, that he is the Emmanuel who is always with them to the end of the age. And now in the middle, we have the command, what Jesus commands the disciples to do. However, let me also point out that some translations not translate consecutively or distinguish the different verbal forms. There is in fact only one imperative. This imperative, which I put in blue, make disciples. All other verbs, the three verbs, are in participle form, but we can translate as expressing consecutive action, that going, baptizing, and teaching. So in order to make the disciples of all nations, the disciples have those three resources. They have to go around, they have to baptize, and they have to teach later on those who are baptized to obey, to observe whatever Jesus has commanded the disciples. I would like to wish you a nice day, a nice reflection on this gospel reading. God bless you.